Hello, sweethearts. Please donate a couple dollars to the official Leukemia Lymphoma Foundation. Official link is on my profile, or simply call 800-955-4572. Thank you. I have CML leukemia and it's not fun. If the guitar video helped you, please like, share, and comment.
Hello. I decided I'm going to start making a little bit longer addendums to the end of my videos to explain some things to people about my current situation. I have the one about cancer, like, hi, I have CML leukemia, it's no fun, please support the Leukemia Foundation. I'll still keep that on there. If you don't like these kind of things, feel free to stop the video now, and if you just came on for the guitar, feel free to skip to the next video, or reverse back to the beginning of the guitar thing, or save the video in a video editing program and cut out this part. I get asked a lot of questions about my situation, so I thought I'd take a little opportunity to try to explain more things here. I basically have three kind of bad health issues in this world. One is obviously the CML leukemia. I'm on this stuff called Gleevec. It's like oral chemo, and it makes you feel pretty awful. It's sometimes it makes my eyes real swollen and puffy with circles. That's why in a lot of videos you see me cutting out my eyes. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it makes my whole face all puffy and swollen. So so I got lucky in that song Lucky Man. I got lucky in my face. My eyes weren't that day. They were not too swollen, so I just showed my whole face in that one. But there was another video where I was almost ready to take it down. I was like, oh, my face is all puffy and swollen. But then one of my favorite people on here said, oh, this is my favorite video that you've done. And I was like, oh man, I can't take it down then. You gotta leave it up. But anyhow, I have some other issues. I had a heart attack a few years ago, so I have high blood pressure, cardiac issues, and I'm on blood pressure medicine. When I had the heart attack, they said my troponin, I think that's how you say it, troponin levels were like 42 or something, and so I've been trying to keep an eye on that, keep that in check. Personally, I think it might be because I have an electrolyte deficiency or something, and plus I can't stand this cold weather. It only happens in the winter. Like my body, I don't know, it tenses up in the winters up here, and so I'm kind of thinking about moving south if I ever get the chance. But so then I had another issue. Was 20 years ago I got swatted basically by law enforcement. They woke me up at my house in Portland, and they injured me very severe. And I'm not sure how much detail I can go in to about that on TikTok, because they might flag the post for being political or whatever. But just to say that's what happened. And since that time, I've had like 20 back operations. I just had a recent one. I'll post them. It was like more than $180,000 or something. My co-payment was like $800. But I've had several though. After, I mean, it was 20 years ago. I've had probably like 14 back operations. And I'd like to post a bunch of pictures of how gruesome and brutal that was. But then, of course, it would get flagged. Probably even get flagged on YouTube. I mean, I don't hate cops. I realize there's some good cops out there. I just wish that they would kind of like stand up to the bad ones and say, hey, we don't do that kind of stuff here or whatever. I mean, I have seen some videos like that on YouTube, but not nearly enough. And then as a result of the back being so messed up, I had to wait more than 2 years on this last operation. They blamed COVID. They said they were behind because of COVID. And my family thinks it's more like political reasons, which I better not go into. But the medical people are blaming COVID. And it's kind of funny because years ago, I had a surgeon say, if you ever get the slightest bit of numbness or tingling in your toes, you call us right away. And, I did. And, back 20 years ago, they could have, every time this happened, they've had me on the operating table within a month, sometimes a week or two. But this last time, I had to wait 2 years to get a back operation. And as a result, you can see, I'll put a picture of my left leg, the calf is like, the muscle is dwindled down to nothing because the spinal cord was pinched too long, like 2 whole years. And the nerve that goes from your brain down your spinal cord to your legs, that feeds the muscle. So they finally freed that up a few weeks ago in an operation. And the surgeon says, well, if that muscle, if it grows back, it's going to take a year to notice. I was like, oh, wonderful. So I got all these supplements that I heard helps grow muscle back. Resveratrol. I got a whole bunch of them. I can't remember the names of them. Maybe I'll take a picture and just leave it all up here. But COQ10 or something. That's another one. Yeah. So I guess I just want. Yeah, I get people. They're saying, well, why don't you go to work at my music shop or my studio or my restaurant or whatever. I'm like, well, I like to, but then, it's really difficult when I have some days I can be productive and do stuff, and some days I just sleep from all this chemo and feeling exhausted, not being able to walk. In fact, I hate these apartments I'm in, but right now I'm on the waiting list to get a downstairs apartment because I do have mobility issues. I was using a walker quite a while, then I finally switched to this cane chair. Those are kind of cool. It's like a cane that folds into a seat you can sit on. I wish they make them a little stronger because I've probably broken about 5 of them by now and fell down on my floor. In fact, some girls invited me out to this country western club out in Tualatin, and it's all like kids, like dressing up like cowboys and cowgirls, and I don't really like it, but I sat down on that thing and I fell right on my rear end in front of like 1,000 people, and if I was the kind of guy who felt embarrassment, I would be pretty embarrassed. But okay, I think I've covered everything pretty well about my issues. Looks like I'm already getting up to my 10-minute time limit, so I might have to speed this up a little because of that 10-minute time limit on TikTok. Okay, thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and hit bell notifications, whatever they say to do. All right, thank you.